All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to do a segment since I'm in this area, and supposedly I was going to go to the Westin Hotel to go for a ride, but they canceled on me. This segment is going to be entitled How Coronavirus Affected the Las Vegas Convention Center Area. And this is a convention center plaza building. Has different establishments, mainly banks, other stuff, call centers, other services. Okay, and apparently they're all closed. I think they have a couple of job staffing agencies here too. I had to take some type of personality test when I was contracting over Iraq when I was working for KBR back in the day. And this place is just dead. All right. So since I'm over here on Convention Center and near Las Vegas Boulevard, we're going to be approaching this. It's going to be basically like an annex or expansion of the convention center. Okay. You could probably find a illustration online of what it's going to look like when it's completed. And I believe this is supposed to be done like in the late of June, okay? Like right at the end of the spring, beginning of the summer. Okay, it looks like their construction is going fairly smooth. I've watched them get a lot done on it. And it's going to be a beautiful facility. So I believe the space is going to probably about 40%. And that being said, there were several conventions that were canceled. I believe there's at least 6 of them. And they're going to continue to be canceled at least until the 16th and 17th. And they'll start bringing those conventions back between that time and 1st of May. But I do know for now, all the conventions were canceled for the rest. I think it was from the second half of March and then for April. Now, I will try to provide, if I can remember, a list at the end of the video of the conventions that were canceled and how many people were that did not attend these conventions. And I believe that what they're doing rather is there's some type of hybrid display that many of the vendors, okay, are doing, okay, vendors and buyers, that is. That's what I heard, okay, through conference calls and other electric means of communications. So there you have it, okay. And they're doing some other establishments around here. They're going to start building on that Fountain of Blue again. I want to show you, since we're over here, where this, I believe is a Marriott. Okay, on the right side. There's a lot right in front. Okay, headed west, which we're approaching right now on my immediate right. It's supposed to be a project that they're going to start on called Majestic. I don't know if that's going to be a casino or what, but I do know that's going to be a hotel. I don't know when they're going to start building on that. I would assume very soon, though. Okay. So, yeah. This is the old convention center. Okay. Or the older. Okay. I believe it was an expansion to the very old convention center on the other side of Paradise, which is Swenson. Okay. And so this is where they have like the CES, they have the construction convention, which is that just ended like around the 15th, right before they closed the strip. And that convention is so big that they had to put part of it in a lot on Sahara in Las Vegas. Okay, but that's a very big convention, and it was supposed to be, had been the attendance supposed to be about 120,000. I think it was only probably like 80,000, with the concerns of coronavirus. So we're going to go up in here a little bit as far as I'm allowed to go. Okay. And apparently it looks like they're doing some construction. So I guess they're taking advantage of this time to, to do their little improvements. Okay. But this place is dead though here. And there's supposed to be a convention going on at this time. There's usually conventions going over here all the time. At least 500, maybe 1,000 people. Okay. So, Lyft drivers, this is where a lot of your work is during the day, right here. All right. So, once that opens back up, then you'll have some of your rides will open up. Okay. If you don't mind getting out here during the day and work during on convention days. Real quick, we're going to go on the opposite side over on Winston Street. This is what they call, I think, the silver and bronze lot. And we're going to go to the blue section of the convention center, the old part of it. Okay. All right, I know I said previously we're going to check out other parts of the convention center, but while I'm over here, this is a Westgate hotel. Okay, I'm going to back up a little so we can look at the sign here, okay, for verification. Now, this used to be the old Hilton back in the day. I believe I was here when the Hilton changed and when they moved it to the new Hilton on Harmon and Koval, okay? I guess supposedly this is where Elvis and Wayne Newton had performed, okay? The legendary Westgate, or at the time it was the Hilton. So we're going to drive up in here a little bit, as far as it can allow me to go, to see, excuse me, how coronavirus had affected this particular establishment. Okay. Let's see how far that they can allow me to go. I had a chance to come here. I've been here for a couple of New Year's parties. They used to have a dance here inside. They had blocked off part of the casino, and there was a dance they used to do on Fridays and Saturdays here. Okay, and there used to be a lot of people there. Okay, probably at least 1,000 people. They were doing like this old school party. I believe it was like 105.7. And believe it or not, you can drive through here. Wow. But the casino is closed, so you got a big old sign saying Valley is closed. But there's still a lot of cars here, so I'm assuming that they're doing little detailed touches to the casino. Okay. Right above me is a monorail. So I'm assuming that the monorail is closed too. You take the monorail from here to about the MGM Grand, okay? And what they need to do is they need to extend it to the airport, but they won't do that. So I figure that we can drive around the old Hilton or the Westgate to get to the blue section of the convention center. Okay. So now they have George Wallace here performing, the comedian. I need to go to that show. I never went to his show, but I've seen him perform like on YouTube and so forth. But George Wallace used to be at the Flamingo. I was there for a long time. And I believe it was something about a contract dispute where they let him go early, and I think they had to work out a settlement. Okay. So, but good to see him back on the scene, though. At the Westgate. Need to probably get some tickets and check it out. Maybe I'll go with somebody, a friend or a family member. Okay, but here at the Westgate, this is known for the sports book. This is also the lift pickup area. They have a huge sports book here. Okay, here let me drive up ahead a little bit so you can get a better look of it. If they don't have it blocked off, everything is like blocked off. Let's see here. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, they got this place. Man, is it boarded up? Oh, wow. They got this place boarded up. Man, imagine that. Hold on, I'll be back. All right. Yeah, there was a security guard who was wanting to know what I was doing there. But anyway, all right, just right down the street, just south of it, is the blue entrance. This is what, ladies and gentlemen, the very old part of the convention center. Okay. So I believe this was built like the late 50s. Okay. So this is what they call now the back entrance. And this is easy to get a lift ride back here, but there's nothing going on. Supposedly there was a convention, but boom, it's dead and desolate. So, oh well. Yeah. When they have the CES, you catch hell trying to get here. So what I would try to do is I try to work throughout the day. Okay. And when it gets like 5 o'clock, then I try to avoid this place. I'll go home. But by then I'll make all the money I want to make. Okay. But that'll conclude this video. Okay. That's it on that. And I think I'm going to revisit this place when ever they decided they want to get the conventions open back up. Okay. There's nothing much more to look at. If you find this video interesting, okay, feel free to subscribe, like, and share. And we'll be looking for better days, ladies and gentlemen. You guys stay safe, and peace and blessings. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I thought I'd try to, since I'm headed up north Las Vegas, okay, from the airport, I wanted to do a little special segment on how coronavirus affected off-strip establishments. Now, this time, this is going to be a part 2 on Paradise Road, okay? I just left the Hard Rock, which is basically no longer in existence. It's going to be called the Virgin. All right. Before I was interrupted by a ride and then giving the ride to somebody else. But since I'm on Paradise Road, okay, we're just going through driving, taking a stroll at some of the establishments and hotels, which hardly nobody's here, okay. We just passed the Gordon and Birch, okay. It's another steakhouse called Del Frisco. Some other establishments off to my right. There's nobody at these establishments. The Firefly, okay, Tapaz Kitchen and Bar. Okay, we're approaching Emerald Suites, and this area is where a lot of people that are attending the convention, that's where they stay. It's like 1 or 2 what they call efficiency hotels, but these off strip hotels that accommodate many tourists, those places are closed. Embassy Suites are closed. Mardi Gras, There's nobody there. I'm assuming unless they're probably gonna stay there like a month at a time. Okay, they're like long term or like temporary stay. The Renaissance, that's one of my favorite places, especially to pick up customers from the conventions. That's closed. We just went past the convention center, which will be on another video I've done today. Okay, but we're coming up on the Residence Inn to the left. That's closed. Okay. Yeah, we had already covered that convention extension. Okay. We're coming up on the Spring Hill, closed. And here's some really nice high rises that apartments that people live in. Okay, on the left and right. Okay, so people are still there. Yeah, real fast. Taking advantage of this time about Paradise. Okay, I'm gonna have to combine this video with the 21-second clip of when I was down there by the Hard Rock, okay, or formerly the Hard Rock, soon to be the Virgin Hotel. But that'll conclude this video. Okay, like and subscribe, share. Okay, and until next time, and stay tuned for more videos.